Hi, my name is Natiele, and today's tutorial we're gonna make this tiny little beagle in Amigurumi. It's one piece, so you start from here to here and you do it as one. And you can make it in this brown, like brown color, or this mustard one, because it varies. They have various furs. So I have in my channel some other breeds. So I already posted this weenie dog. I'm gonna link down below the pets playlist. So I have this French bulldog also, this little pug, and I'm still gonna post this German Shepherd pattern. So they all really tiny. You can make it as a keychain. And I made this one with a 3.5 millimeters hook. So you can use any kind of yarn. You look for the indication. So here is 2 to 4 millimeters crochet hook, and I use a 3.5. So you can use any kind of yarn, but you have to use the hook that is indicated. If you use one that is 2 to 4, like this one, like 3.5, it's gonna be small like this. In the video, since it's easier, I am gonna be using thicker yarn. So where is it? Right here. So this is indicated to be a 4 to 6 millimeters hook. And I'm going to be using a 5 millimeter hook to do it, so it's going to turn out bigger because it's easier for you to see in the video. So let's get started. So we start by doing a magic ring and then placing 6 single crochets in the magic ring. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 single crochets. So we're starting from the bottom up. So we did our first round here with 6 stitches. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna be working in rounds as we do in amigurumi. So for the second round, we're gonna increase 6 times, which means I'm gonna make 2 single crochets in each stitch in the base. So 1, place down my marker here, 1, and 2 single crochets together in the same stitch. So 1 increase, 2 together, 2 increases, 1, 2 single crochets together, 3 increases, 1, and 2 single crochets together, 4 increases, 5 increases, and now 6 increases. So that's round number 2. We have now 12 stitches. For round number 3, we're gonna start by doing 2 single crochets, so 1 and 2. Now we're gonna chain 5 to do the tail. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we skip the first one, and then we do 4 slip stitches coming back in the chain. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 slip stitches. So now we go back on the round here and we do 4 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 single crochets. Now you're gonna make a popcorn stitch. If you are subscribed to my channel and you've done my patterns, you know I use this stitch very much, a lot of times. So I'm gonna teach you how to do it if you didn't learn it yet. So popcorn stitch, we do double crochet. So we're gonna make 5 double crochets here on the same stitch. So 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, and 3 and 4 and 5. So this is 5 double crochets. Now I'm going to turn it into a popcorn stitch. So I'm going to come here on the first stitch, first double crochet we made. I'm going to take this loop and I'm going to pull through it. So now we have our first little feet. It's the popcorn stitch. You see, it looks a little bit like a popcorn. So there you have it. Now I'm going to do 2 single crochets on the next one. So 1, tie it up really good because the popcorn stitch it gets bigger. So 1 and 2 single crochets. Now I'm going to make another popcorn stitch here, the same way I did the first time. I'm just going to do a little bit faster. If you have trouble making it, you can come back in the video and see it again, the first popcorn stitch I made. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochets. Now we take here in the first loop and we pull through our loop. So now we're gonna finish this round, which is round number 3, with 2 more single crochets. So 1 and 2. So now I finished this with 12 stitches total. And now we're gonna introduce the color brown or the mustard color. I'm gonna be using the mustard one. It's this accent tone of this one. So I'm gonna show you now how I introduce a new yarn. I do the changing of the color by taking, you see this is the last stitch we made, it's a single crochet. I pull the loop here really carefully, so just the last loop. And now what I do is I take these loops and then I introduce the new color by doing the last loop, closing the stitch with it. So every time I change colors, I'm gonna do it like this. So the last stitch is gonna be half the previous color and half the next color. So now here, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start round number 4. So I'm gonna do here 1 single crochet. Rounds number 4 and 5 are going to be all in mustard color or brown if you choose brown. We're gonna do 12 single crochets 2 times. And now I'm gonna tie this loop here with the white so it doesn't fall. So I'm gonna give like 2 knots here and then we can do our single crochets. So I made it like now the first stitch of round number 4. So we're gonna make 12 single crochets. So 1, 2, we skip the tail, so I made 2, and now I'm gonna make the 3rd here. So we gotta remember to put the tail to the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So I finish here round number 4 in the mustard color. Now we're gonna do round number 5 with 12 stitches still. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So there you go. We have now rounds number 4 and 5 in the color mustard. Now we're gonna introduce the black color. So as I showed you previously, what I do is I take yarn, I undo the last part of the stitch, and then I just include the new yarn and finish the stitch with it. So it got loose, so I'm just gonna tie it up here. And for round number 6, we're gonna make 12 stitches all in black. So I did this, now I'm gonna tie it up. The black color, and then I'm gonna do round number 6 all in black. 12 single crochets in black. So we made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So there you have it. I finished round number 6 with 12 stitches there. For round number 7, we're gonna start by doing 7 single crochets in black. So 1, and I'm gonna mark here my round. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 single crochets in black. So now we're gonna increase 1 time here. So 2 single crochets together, 1 and 2. And now we're gonna make 1 single crochet in the next and 1 increase in the next. So 1 and 2 single crochets together. Now we're gonna finish with 2 single crochets. So this round, round number 7, we made it all in black, and we finish it with 14 single crochets. Now for the next round, round number 8, we're just gonna make single crochet on top of single crochet. So we're gonna make 14 stitches, 14 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 single crochets. So I finish round number 8 with 14 stitches. Now I can cut the black yarn because we're not going to be using it anymore, but we have to leave like a long tail because afterwards we're going to use it to sew in the nose up in the front. So we leave it like a long tail black, but that's the last time we use it. Now we're gonna change colors to brown. So I'm gonna undo the last loop here, and now not brown, mustard. My pattern is written in brown, but I'm using mustard color. So now I'm gonna change. It's a little bit tricky to change the colors, but it's best than doing sewing things in. So now I changed the last loop here, and I'm gonna do the next round all in mustard. So we're gonna do 14 stitches in mustard for round number 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Come back. And 14. So we finished round number 9 with 14 stitches. And now we're gonna start round number 10. I stopped here and stuffed the body a little bit because I think it gives more structure, gets a little easier to work with when it's a little bit stuffed. So now we're gonna do round number 10. We're gonna start by doing 8 single crochets in the color mustard. So 1, I place my marker here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So now we're gonna do 1 popcorn stitch in the color white. Now we don't have black anymore, so it's just gonna be mustard and white. So as I shown you, I changed color here, and now what I'm gonna do is 5 double crochets to make the popcorn stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 double crochets. Now we're gonna come here at the first one, take the loop and come through. So now we're gonna make 2 single crochets in white also. 1 and 2 single crochets, and another popcorn stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 double crochets to make the popcorn stitch. Now I'm gonna come here in the first one and pull through. And we're gonna finish this round with 1 single crochet. Oh no, we're not gonna finish because here we have 1 stitch more. So we're just gonna make 1 single crochet in white, and we're gonna finish the round with 1 single crochet. Oh, this one we don't finish actually. So just do halfway, then change to mustard, and now we finish the round with 1 single crochet and mustard. So recapping, we did 8 single crochets in mustard, 1 popcorn stitch, 2 single crochets, 1 popcorn stitch, and 1 single crochet in white, and then we finish with 1 single crochet in mustard. So we have here 14 stitches total in round number 10. That was round number 10 we just finished. So for round number 11, we're gonna start by doing 1 single crochet. I already made one and placed the marker here. So 1 single crochet in mustard color. Now we're gonna increase 4 times. So 2 single crochets together in the same stitch 4 times. So once, twice, 3, and 4 times. So now we're gonna do 2 single crochets in brown, 1 and 2. The second stitch we finish with white. Oops. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 1 single crochet in white, and now we're gonna decrease 3 times with the white color. 1 decrease, 2 decreases, and 3. So this decrease, we're gonna take 1 white loop and 1 mustard loop. So 3 decreases. We got here in the marker. So we finished this round, that was round number 11, with 15 stitches. So now for the next round, we're gonna change the color here. So finish off with the mustard color. And now we're gonna start round number 12. We're gonna start by doing 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. Let me place my marker here. For round number 12, where we already made 2 single crochets here. So now what we're gonna do is 1 single crochet and 1 increase 3 times. So we're gonna do 1 single crochet, and in the next 1 increase, that's 1 time. So 1 single crochet and 1 increase in the next. So that's the second time. So 1 single crochet and 1 increase in the next, a third time. Now what we're gonna do is 3 single crochets in brown. So 1, 2, and 3. 3 I'm not gonna finish with brown. I'm gonna change to white. So there you have it. And now we're gonna do 2 decreases in white. So here, 1 decrease and 2 decreases in white. So we finished this round. Here's our marker, round number 12 with 16 stitches. Now we're gonna start round number 13 in the mustard color. So do the same thing, last loop, we make it in mustard. Now we're gonna start by doing 14 stitches in brown. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. 14 stitches in brown. Now 4 stitches in white. Oh, not 4 stitches. We're gonna do, we're gonna increase twice here. So 1, increase, and 2 increases in white. Now we have 4 stitches. I got mixed up. So we finished this round. This was round number 13. We finished it with 18 stitches, 14 mustard, and 2 increases in white. So now we're gonna start round number 14. So change here to mustard. And we're gonna do 14 stitches in mustard and 4 in white. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 stitches in mustard. Now we're gonna make 4 stitches in white. So we finish this one in white, and then we start 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 stitches in white. So we finish round number 14 with 18 stitches still. Now we change colors here again to the mustard, and we're gonna start round number 15 now. So now we're gonna do 2 single crochets in mustard color, 1 and 2. Now what we're gonna do, it's a group of 1 single crochet and 1 decrease. We're gonna do 3 groups of that. So 1 single crochet and 1 decrease, 1 time, 1 single crochet and 1 decrease, a second time, and 1 single crochet and 1 decrease, a third time. Now we're gonna do 3 single crochets in mustard, 1, 2. The third one we finish with white. And now we're gonna do 4 single crochets in white. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we finished this round number 15, with 15 stitches. For round number 16, we're gonna start by doing 1 single crochet in the color mustard. So 1 single crochet, and we're gonna decrease 5 times. So 1 decrease, 2 decreases, 3, 4, and 5. So we decrease 5 times, and now we're gonna finish with 4 single crochets in white. So let's change color here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we finish round 16 with 10 stitches. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut the mustard yarn, because now we're almost finishing and we're gonna finish with white. So we can cut it out, the mustard color. Now we just finished round number 16. We're gonna do round 17 all in white. So we're gonna do 10 single crochets in white. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 single crochets in white. So if you're using a security eye, you can place it right now. You can come and place it right now. I'm gonna glue the eyes in, so I'm not gonna place it right now. If you're gonna do it right now, you gotta do between rounds 16 and 17. So we're gonna count here. This was round number 17. So between this and the last round, you're gonna place the eyes. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start round number 18. So round number 18, what we're gonna do is just 3 decreases. So I'm gonna decrease once, a second time, and a third time. So just decrease 3 times, and we have now 7 stitches. And we're gonna cut the yarn here. You leave it like a long tail, because this part we're gonna sew in. So just cut it, and I'm gonna stuff the body. You can pull like this. I'm gonna stuff the body and then close it up. So I stuff now the body and head, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this tapestry needle and I'm gonna close it up. So how are we gonna do that? We're just gonna take the back loops 2 at a time and then pulling through, not the back loops, the front loops, and pulling through. Gonna do an inverted magic ring. So just go and pull through 2 at a time. And remember to get all of them. So you pull up until you close it up. Now I'm gonna tie a knot here in a random place so it doesn't pull the face in when I sew in the face. So I'm gonna glue my eyes here because mine are gonna be glued, and then I'm gonna show how to sew in this detail and nose. So like I told you, I placed the eyes between rounds 16 and 17, so between the round white and the mustard one. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull through with this yarn here, and we're gonna take the black one. Remember I told you to leave it a long tail. You can add, if you forgot, you can add a black tail here. I just prefer like this because it doesn't get loose. It's harder to pin it down. So I'm just gonna pull through the yarn here, and between the inverted magic ring, which is like our last round, and the one before, we're just gonna sew in the nose. So what we do is it's sideways nose. So we're gonna do this and just pull through a few times so it gets bulky. I think one more time still, yeah. So what I do is I pull through, just go through it, and again and again. And now I go through the black part here. And tie a knot to secure it. And now I loose the end inside the body and cut it out. Then you take all the fur out. So now the nose is here. Now we're gonna make the face detail. It's kind of weird right now because he has no ears, but I'm gonna teach you how to do it also. So here, what we do is we come up in the round before, and the one before, like up down, 2 rounds before. And now what we do is we come out here and just sew in a few times this yarn to make the face detail. Don't squeeze it too hard, otherwise it's gonna deform the face. You just pull through really gently. It's harder with this thicker yarn. When you're doing with the thinner one, it's not that hard. So this is it. So I did sew in the detail. Now I'm gonna teach you how to do the ears. So I got here the mustard yarn. We're gonna do a magic ring and 6 single crochets on it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Pull through. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start by increasing twice for the second round in the ear. So we're going to make one increase in the first one. Pull through the marker here. So one increase. And 2 increase. So now we're gonna do it's one double crochet increase. So we're gonna make 2 double crochets in the same stitch. So 1 and a second double crochet in the same stitch. Now we're gonna increase 1 time in the next, and we're gonna do 1 single crochet in the next. Now we're gonna do is we cut our yarn and pull through here, and this one we pull through the next one here. And now we're gonna tie here. I'm gonna make a second ear just like this one, and then I'm gonna show you how to place it in the head. So I made here my second ear. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come here in the height of the ear, and I'm gonna take a smaller crochet needle to make it easier. This is not smaller. So we're gonna come through here in the direction of the eye. We're gonna come here through 3 rounds. So 1, 2. That's not much. You gotta be in this direction of the eye. You see? So 3 rounds. So we pull through 1 tail here. Gotta do it carefully so we don't take all the stuff out. Put the stuffing back. We're gonna pull it, and now you're gonna tie it up with the other end. You see? With the other end. So you tie once and twice. Now you can loose up the ends. You can sew in if you want. If you want to sew in, you can do it. But if you don't, it's really tied in this way. It does not fall over. So now I'm gonna place the other ear. Gotta be careful not to put it like on the wrong side. You gotta put it like that. I'm gonna place the other one, and I'm gonna sew in, because I do prefer it in this case, that since this ear is too big. But if you don't want it, it's not gonna fall off or anything. So since mine it's bigger, it's more necessary to sew in. But look at this. There you have it. That's our Beagle. Look the difference in size. So this one I made with the 5mm hook and a yarn compatible with, and this one I made with a 3.5mm hook. So you can do this pattern in any size you want by changing the hook. I think it's gonna it would look really cute if you do it in a chenille yarn with a bigger hook. It would be like a bigger dog. So this one can be a dog for a doll, and you can make it tiny as a keychain too, with a 3.5mm hook and a compatible yarn. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to see all the dogs I made it, and I'm still gonna make. If you have any suggestions, you can leave down in the comment box, like maybe a breed I don't know and I didn't made yet. So if you have interested in any kind of breed, and soon enough I'm gonna be posting cat tutorials also. See you next time. Bye bye.